Water connects every aspect of life. Clean water is normally not something that we think about too often in the United States. Instead, we complain about tap water. However, what we call tap water tastes like a little bit of heaven to some people across the world. 844 million people do not have access to clean and safe water around the world. Access to safe water and sanitation can quickly turn problems into potential. It can unlock education, work opportunities, and improved health for women, children, and families across the world. Let's talk about statistics for a minute. Today, 1 in 9 people lack access to safe water. 1 in 3 people lack access to a toilet. That means that more people have a mobile phone than a toilet, and that's a serious problem. The water crisis is a women's crisis. Women are disproportionately affected by the water crisis as they are often responsible for collecting the water. This takes time away from work, school, and caring for their families. Lack of water and sanitation puts women in a lock of the cycle of poverty. Women and girls spend up to 6 hours a day collecting water. But when women have access to safe water, they can pursue skills outside of their traditional roles and experience greater freedom and independence. The water crisis is a health crisis. Every 90 seconds, a child dies from a water-related disease. That means that just during this video alone, 3 children have passed away. Another statistic is that 1 million people are killed by water, sanitation, and hygiene-related disease each year. Access to safe water and sanitation means opportunity for improved health and ability to fight disease. Access to safe water means reduced child and maternal mortality rates. It means increased dignity and reduced psychological stress for girls and women. It means reduced physical injury from constant lifting and carrying heavy loads of water. And it means reduced risk of rape, sexual assault, and increased safety as women and girls do not have to go to remote and dangerous places to relieve themselves. The water crisis is also a children's and education crisis. The third leading cause of children death is diarrhea. Children are often responsible for collection of water to help with their families. This takes time away from school and play. Those are 2 things that children in America truly enjoy. Access to safe water and sanitation can change that for the other kids. Reductions in time spent collecting water have been found to increase school attendance. Access to safe water gives children time to play and opportunity for a bright future. That is something all parents want for their children. They want to see their children shine, grow, and prosper, and clean water can do that. The water crisis is also an economic crisis. $260 billion are lost globally each year due to lack of basic water and sanitation. Time spent gathering water or seeking safe sanitation accounts for billions in lost economic costs. Access to safe water and sanitation turns time spent into time saved, giving the families more time to pursue education and work opportunities that will help break the cycle of poverty. There would be $32 billion in economic benefits each year just from the reductions in healthcare costs if there was universal access to basic water and sanitation. That's a lot more money going into our economy and other economies around the world. So what are you going to do today? What would you do if that was you in this situation, or your child, or your loved one? If you want to learn more about the water crisis, or you're intrigued on how to donate, please visit water.org. But remember, today, you can make a difference in somebody else's life.